7 points more likely to feel extremely concerned that Walker is unqualified than that Warnock is out of touch. Very interesting there. And that might have something to do with this, Ashley. Inflation still ranks the most important issue in this race, with abortion 20 points behind as the second most important issue. That kind of polling could spell trouble for the incumbent Democrat, especially as the Fed just announced another rate hike to get a handle on inflation, where we could see Senator Warnock pick up some votes, are among those split voters that we've been tracking here in Georgia. Ashley, we're talking about people who are voting for Governor Kemp, a Republican, but not voting for Herschel Walker. Ashley?
Very interesting. Aisha, thank you very much. Aisha Hasni in Georgia this morning. Congressman Buddy Carter, he's a Republican from Georgia, and he joins us now. Congressman, great to see you this morning. It feels like the GOP has the momentum. Do you see a red wave next week?
I do. I'll be quite honest with you. I didn't think that it was going to be this significant at this point in the campaign, but it is. The momentum is picking up. I was with Herschel Walker yesterday, and I can tell you he is hitting on all cylinders now. I have not been as proud to have Herschel Walker on my team as when he was playing football at the University of Georgia. He is doing great, and he delivered a wonderful message yesterday. And people, it is invigorating people, and it's getting them excited, and they're wanting to get out, and they're wanting them to support him. Look, you're absolutely spot on here. I've been in the district for the last 2 months, and as I go through the district, people, what are they talking about? They're talking about inflation. They're talking about crime. They're talking about the southern border and drugs, and they're talking about education. That's the things that they're talking about, right. And that's why we've got to get Republicans back in office.
All right, next one for you, Congressman. White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre walking back now President Biden's claims that voting for Republicans is a threat to democracy. Listen to this. I'll get your comment.
Does that mean President Biden thinks it is a threat to democracy if somebody votes Republican?
No, that's a ridiculous question. No.
Why is that a ridiculous question?
Because American people should have their right to vote for whomever they want. We are talking about MAGA Republican officials who have been very clear about this, who say you know, they are pro-police, but then they are also pro-insurrectionists.
What do you say about that, Congressman? Because the message from the president last night was, if you vote for these, you know, extreme right-wing Republicans, it's a threat to democracy. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, just another example of the administration trying to divert the attention of the American people to things that aren't on their agenda right now. You know, it's ridiculous to say that if you vote for a Republican that you're anti-democracy or anti-American, and for the president of the United States to say that and for him to imply that is really, really sad. I mean, let's face it, you know, you want to talk about insurrectionists, you want to talk about the rioting. Don't forget the summer of 2020. Don't forget that in Minneapolis and Portland, what happened then. Yes, I have condemned what happened at the Capitol on January 6th. It should not happen. We don't have any place for that in our society. But all this about, the election was stolen, it was the Democrats. It was Stacey Abrams in 2018, Hillary Clinton. They were the ones who started this about elections being stolen. Why is it that election is only stolen when a Republican wins? I just don't get it.
Right. That's exactly right. All right, Congressman Buddy Carter from Georgia. Thank you so much, Congressman, for your time this morning. We appreciate it. All right, and an op-ed in the Washington Post is looking past the midterms.